know why that looks like lace to me, but it's not. It's literally my skin. Oh, hey guys. You heard it. You heard it here first. I'm gonna take you to bed, bed, bed. I'm gonna take you to bed, bed, bed. Hey guys, come on in. Today we are talking about the skill that pays me $300 to $500 1 degree. We're gonna talk about how you guys can command $300 to $500 per collection out here in this field. Guys, we're going to school today. All collectors report to the room. We're going to school today. Y'all ready to go to school? Hey, Tamar. Hey, Tamar. Hey, Tamar. Hey, Tamar on Facebook. Hey, Tamar on Facebook. Let me highlight your. Hey, Tamar. This is one of my new instructors, baby. I'm so proud of you, Tamar. Let's give you a shout out. Let's give a shout out to Tamar right quick over here on Facebook. She's one of my students, but she's also one of my instructors. And the last time we talked, she had 2 students to enroll into her program. So give it up. How many are we have right now? Listen. I create winners. Period. Y'all be talking about competition, baby. I'm trying to create more winners. People worry about competition, but I'm trying to create more and more and more. But this is what we doing out here. Anyway, guys, for those of you that are coming or just coming into the room, we're going to talk about how you can command $300 to $500 per hour without a degree. No degree needed. Hey, Miss Morris. How we do? I mean, Miss Smith. Look, I didn't put all your name together. Hey, Miss Smith. We are live on all social media platforms, guys. And over here, we talk about all things DOT, guys. Guys, I'm so excited because my students that are working, I have to always say that, my students that are working are definitely in their harvest season. I'm so excited about that, man, because what I do, I don't get paid alone. I always make sure that I can reach back and pull others with me. And I'm ready to pull more with me. There's so many ways to generate income out here, guys. And there's so many ways, and it's too many ways to struggle, right? So I am Coach Portia. I am your income creator out here. I'm going to show you how to get a bag and keep a bag. But today we're talking about DOT, guys, how you can get into this industry, guys, with no degree, no medical experience, guys, just a willingness to learn and go out here like the professional that you are, guys. I'm all about a bag. I'm all about whatever you do. I want to make sure that you get a bag, right? But in all that you do and all by get an understanding, right? Through knowledge and understanding, a man creates wealth. So guys, I'm so excited. We're going to make this a whole series because, baby, I don't care if you my student or not. I want you to get a bag. Because if you get in the bag, hopefully you can reach back. You will reach back and help others get a bag as well. Okay, guys, this industry as drug testers is not a trend, guys. It's not hype. It's not a fly-by-night type of thing, guys. This is a recession-proof, federally mandated industry, right? And when you enter into this industry, you are entering into a dimension, right? A new dimension, right? You are putting yourself in position to do business with businesses that are required to use your services, right? They're required to spend money with you. Y'all give yourself a pat on the back. First of all, come on in the room. Give yourself a pat on the back if you are qualified to go out here and get this bag. Pat yourself on the back real quick, baby. Because you done did something. But what I want to do, I want to show you how to go out here confidently and charge. A lot of people, and I'm going to keep it real, right? My students, we make a bag out here because that's how I teach them and train them, right? To get a bag, but they understand who they are in their lane, right? That's my foot, right? Back rep, Got your back there. I'm teaching. Don't you see my instructor jacket on? That means I'm teaching. Y'all see the white coat on, baby. Coach Portia for the teach. Okay. But they're able to command, right, $300 to $500 an hour because they understand who they are in this space. I need you to understand who you are in this space. Okay. You are not just a mobile collector. You're not a specimen collector, right? Mobile collector, specimen collector. Okay. That may be a title that the outsiders call you. All right. But when a business calls you on the phone, they're ready to do business. Okay. They're ready to do business. First of all, before we get into that, let's go ahead and debunk your negative thoughts right now. For all the negative thoughts, for all the people that are in the industry, or the people that are looking, you're in the industry, but you ain't did no work yet. You scared, or the ones that have been watching me for years, or watching other instructors for years and have been wanting to get in this industry. Let's debunk your negative thoughts. Okay. Why would any company call me? Why would any company deal? Hey, Lillian, look, all my people coming in from the other platforms. Let's go. We live on all social media platforms. So I'm talking to y'all in there. Okay, so don't get jealous. Don't get jealous. I'm talking to y'all. Okay. Why would the companies call me instead of contacting a laboratory? Okay. This is what you guys need to understand. One, the laboratory has a job. The laboratories, they do the analysis. This is what the laboratories do. You got the laboratory. First of all, you got the employer. The employer is the one that say, if any of us get to make some money. Hello? If the employer is the one that say, if any of us get to get some money out here. Okay, that's the employer. So we need them. Thank you for all the businesses out here. Okay. Okay, then you have the laboratory. They do the analysis. That's who the collector, you are the collector, right? You as a collector, you're out on site, right? Doing these compliance collections correctly, right? So you have the employer, you have the laboratory, they have a job. You have the collectors, they have a job, right? You're going to collect the samples and you're going to ship them to the laboratory, right? You have the MRO. They have a job, right? Where they do whatever they do. That ain't my lane. They do whatever they do. Okay. And then you have the TPAs. They do whatever they do, right? But you have to understand, without the employer, nobody gets called, right? Two, without the collection, the employer can't get what they want. Right? Without the collectors, without the collection, without the collection being shipped to the lab with no specimen being tested, analyzed, then that means the laboratory doesn't have a job either, right? That's one. Two, there are millions of businesses, right, that are required to spend money with us, that are required and federally mandated by law to get their employees tested, right? There's only a limited amount of laboratories, okay? These laboratories cannot service every company in the country, Linda, right? They cannot service every company in the country, okay? We are on the front lines, right? As a collector, you are on the front lines doing these collections, right? You are on the front lines. If they get 2:30 in the morning, you answer your phone. You're able to go out on site, right? You're able to show up to the company's locations, right? To do the collections. The laboratory is a brick and mortar, right? They're not leaving their brick and mortar to meet a business anywhere. Why? Because everybody got a job. And their job is to stay where they are, wait on the collector to ship the specimen, and then they do their job, what they're paid to do. Okay? What they are paid to do. Does that make sense? Let me know if this makes sense. Come on, because I'm trying to make sure y'all get it. I need you to understand who you are in this space. Okay. Another thing, guys, all millions of companies do not have contracts with labs. I'm telling you firsthand as someone that has a trucking company, right? I didn't have not one contract with a lab. We need a random, we gonna send them the closest place they can get to. Okay. A post accident, they go into the closest place they can get to. Pre-employment, closest place they can get to. Not even the quickest place. What can we get in and out of? Because baby, listen, trying to go to Concentra. we are trying to skip in baby, skip over all urgent care in the labs that keep us in there all day, right? Because time is money, right? And this is what's happening when you are dealing with the companies. Time is money for them. Time is money. That's going to put a disruption in their workflow, right? So when these companies need a test, what are they going to do? First thing they're going to do, they're going to Google drug testing near me. Right? Drug testing near me. Hello. That's what they're Googling, right? They're looking for a solution to their problem. They're not looking for the biggest lab. They don't care anything about that. They care about who can come in and get us in and out. Okay. And then is that you are a professional in your field. Hello. Are you a professional? Comment below. Let me know. Are you a professional in your field out here? Are you a professional in your field out here? Let me know. Are you a professional in your field? Comment below. I know that's right. Okay. You are a professional in your field. So many people, I mean, listen, we're going to talk about y'all that's listening. I no longer want you to go out here in this field and act like an amateur by giving those amateur prices. No, ma'am. No, sir. Okay. You're playing it safe. You're playing it. I'm afraid. So I'm just going to make sure I make enough to cover what I was making on my job. Right. Okay. I work a full day on my job and make $60 an hour or $80. I don't know what people make an hour, whatever you was making an hour. Over here, no, you don't charge like an amateur because your fees, your services, your fees, hello, y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Your services and your fees, they reflect regulated compliance, execution, and documentation accuracy and liability protection. Do you see that? Versus, I'm going to do your drug test. I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to send it to the lab. Hello? Yeah, as a business. If you are on somebody's website, because this is a safety sensitive, these are safety sensitive industries that you are servicing, right? So when this is something that's a safety, when you have companies that, baby, insurance requires them to have this. DOT requires them to have this. Hello. Their operations could get shut down. They can get hit with a lot of fines. Okay. A lot of fines. So when you're talking to them, you're not talking about, I'm just give you a drug test and I'm gonna send it off. Or when you hit them with your fee, right? Which you ain't, listen, I'm telling y'all, you're not getting any pushback on these fees out here. Now, it's different if you go do one test and you be like, here, $3,000. They're gonna be like, come on now. We ain't gonna be no giant turkeys out here, but we're not doing things off of emotions. We're doing things off of compliance, right? The fact that this service is what you need. So if my services and my fleet and my fees reflect regulated compliance, execution, and documentation accuracy, liability protection, what do you think the employer is thinking? Comment below. What do you think, period, Tamar? What do you think the employer is thinking? Okay, you guys about to show up. Yeah. I can do a cheap drug test for you. $50. You are dealing with people with disposable funds. Hello, this is required spending for them. And although it's required spending, they still want to make sure that it's done correctly and they ain't got to worry about no audit. Hello, they need to be audit ready. Hello, so as an employer, you got, guess I use these. You got the person that say they do cheap drug tests. You got the person that say they do cheap drug tests, and then you got another person that says, well, my services reflect regulated compliance, execution, documentation, accuracy, and liability protection. Which one are you going to go with? Comment below. Comment below. The first one, I do cheap drug tests. Or the more confident one, right, baby? Because it sounds like you listen. It sounds like you could have hooked me up, right? Or the one whose services reflects regulated compliance, execution, and documentation accuracy and liability protection. Comment below. Who we going with? Because this is your $1 million industry that you ain't got time for one mistake to shut down your whole operation. Hello, are you dealing with the person that's insecure, unsure, and look, just trying to make some money? I'll do it for $50. I do it lower if you want to. You gonna pay me today? I do it for $35. Come on now, come below. Where y'all at? Let me see over here. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Confident. Hello, baby. How you talk matters. How you speak to these people matters, right? How you speak to them matters. I am not a drug tester because I don't leave my house for under $2K. I don't leave my house for under $2K, right? Any company that reach out to me, I've reached out to them first because I know what I want. You see what I'm saying? I know what I want. And I'm not a drug tester. I am a field compliance officer. Don't that sound like money? Don't it sound, baby? What my people at? Y'all are compliance field officers. Do you hear me? You are a field compliance officer. Don't it sound like who you want to do, the drug tester or the field compliance officer? Yeah, I'm the field compliance officer. We're coming out today. I'm Portia. I'm the field compliance officer. Yes, your total is $2,200. Hello, yes, $500. Oh, no problem. Here. Hello, where y'all at? Comment below. Comment below. Comment below. Comment field compliance officer. That's who you are. You are a field compliance officer. Hello. Comment below. I want to make sure y'all with me. Hello. We are not simply collecting a specimen, guys. We are executing federally regulated procedures. Hello. What do? We maintain proper chain of custody, right? And we're ensuring the collection can withstand audit review. Hello. What it look like? Look like money, like money. What it sound like? Sound like money. When you bring it back to the DJ, bring it back. Are y'all? Let me know before I keep going. I need the people. I need everybody on TikTok and everybody on the other social media platforms. Let me know you hear me. You get me. Drop an emoji. Thank you for the likes. Thank you. Oh, baby, y'all light it up over there. Let me know before I keep going. I need to make sure y'all understand this. Hello. You ain't just collecting no specimen, baby. We are executing federally regulated procedures, maintaining proper chain of custody, and ensuring the collection can withstand audit review. Comment below. Let me know if y'all hear me. Are y'all understanding? Does it make sense to you? Let me know so I can move on. Let me know so I can move on. Comment below. Comment below. Baby, audit review, withstand audit review. This is the type of stuff you need to have on your pamphlets, your business cards, your website. Okay, Tamara, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I do. I want to make sure you're getting your money. Hello, $300 to $500 per collection, period. Hello, our base rate starts at $125 for a basic collection. Okay, for a basic collection. Understand? We're charged. That's not even including mileage. That's not including the admin fee, right? And if there's an eventful collection, there's more that has to be. Oh, wait a minute. Let me do this right quick. We can't let the people. How can I get this? How can I get this? Let me see. I don't even know if I can get this. Is it gonna let me do it? Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta get I gotta get my students on here. I got to get my students on here. Got to get my students on here. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. Any questions? Any questions, guys, before we move on? Any questions? Any questions? And all by get an understanding. You should not be a compliance, you should not be a field compliance officer and struggling. Period. You should not be a field compliance officer and sitting on your skills because you're needed. Get away from around them people that ain't putting in no work. Because it's too much money out here. But every time I talk to my students, they're like, what they doing? So much money out here. Like they excited, bro, because they listen. It's so amazing to see, to witness. Right? Okay, let me do this. Let me do an email flow right quick. Broadcast, create email. No thanks. I'll do it myself. Oh no, not my students. Here I come to save the day. Here I come. Well, y'all too. Here I come. Here I come to save the day. Yep. 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 Here I come to save the day. Okay, that's what we want. All right. Hold on. I understand if y'all gotta leave me. I'm on here though. I'm teaching. Pull up. All right. Pull up. All right, guys. Y'all ready? Okay, sorry, guys. Thank you guys for staying around. Thank you for the badge. Thank you so much. Okay. So, guys, why are we able to command these fees out here, right? Why is it that the employers respect what we do? Why do they trust collectors, right? or field compliance officers. Why are they trusting us, right? Because our fees are not just reflecting pee in a cup, okay? They reflect DOT 49 CFR Part 40 compliant execution. Okay, y'all got that? DOT 49 CFR Part 40 compliant execution. Okay, accurate chain of custody documentation. Hello, audit ready paperwork, proper identification verification, direct observation protocol when required, temperature and specimen, right? We have to monitor, babe. We got to monitor the samples. We have to monitor the donor, right? We're gonna what are we? What? I'm sorry, guys. I ain't had no coffee. I'm human, right? We're securing and handling the transfer, right? Availability and urgency response. Hello, liability risk reduction. One incorrect collection can invalidate a test. And what else? One invalidated test can cost companies thousands of dollars. So your pricing protects them. Don't nobody got time for no cheap stuff. You ain't, I'm just trying to tell you. Because listen, you even got old heads, they still charging $35, $40 and teaching everybody else to charge $35, $40. You see what I'm saying? Not over here, not in this space. Guys, please start charging correctly because you are a professional out here in this field. You are the field compliance officer. Ain't nobody showing up to their location at 2:30 in the morning, 12:30 in the morning, 11 at night, 10 at night, 8 at night. Nobody's leaving their building to show up to service them. So they're paying you for your execution. You're executing the assignment. Hello, whatever you want to call it, right? But you are a professional in your field. In your field, guys. You are not starting this industry to replace the laboratories. That is not what you're doing. The employer, they need both. The employers, they need you as a collector and they need the laboratory. They need both, right? You're in a whole different lane of your own. Hello? So you are not a lab. You are a field compliance officer coming out to make sure that their documentation is done correctly, that they are audit review ready. They're not getting hit with some hefty fines, because this is what can happen. This is why I try to stress the importance of knowing what you're doing in this field. Because if you're charging 300 to 500 plus, you better know what you're doing in this field. Okay, we don't have time for mistakes and making mistakes, and you got to call the employer and let them know, I'm sorry, we made a mistake. I got to get your employer retested. You ain't got to ever worry about doing business with them again. Hello? You don't, it's like, don't worry yourself. Don't worry yourself. Right? Y'all hear me? Let me blow this up so I can see y'all better. Let's see. So I can see y'all better. Okay. All right, guys. So now, do y'all any questions before I move on? Are y'all understanding? Do you get what I'm stepping in here? Do you understand why this skill or your skill pays you the way you're getting paid or should be getting paid? Because this is what my students are getting paid, right? Fish tank from the head down. If I ain't getting paid, they ain't gonna get paid, because I'm not gonna teach them how to get paid. Right? We gets paid over here. We gets paid around here. Hello? Okay. So guys, when you get into the training, guys, it literally only takes, I have people to get this training completed in 7 days. 7 days. If you procrastinate, of course, it's going to take you longer. But guys, I'm telling you, you're needed. We need more collectors in this space. There's companies in Chicago calling my students in Missouri to come out and do collections in Chicago. There's labs in Chicago, right? but they need somebody that's going to cater to what they need. Flexibility. They don't want to have to send their workers off site and they be gone a whole day, because this is what's happening, right? So there's too much energy, which is money, in this space to be made for anybody to be on the fences or sitting on your skill, allowing it to collect dust when you know you can come out here and run up a bag. You just need to get out of your feelings. Get out of your feelings. Guys, please ask questions. Please ask questions. Please ask questions. Okay? All right. Guys, my course, it follows 49 CFR Part 40. Of course it does. Of course it does. It also includes the mock proficiency exam. You have to take a mock exam, and that's where yourself and I will meet via Zoom, and you will demonstrate to myself that you can do these collection scenarios. The collection scenarios are uneventful. You're going to do 2 uneventful collections. You're going to do a temperature out of range. You're going to do a shy bladder, and a donor refused to sign. It's simple. You're learning how to do these collections via video format. Okay. They'll also be in your guide. If you're at work, you have your guide printed out. You can look over the steps. Okay. But it's easy. It's not hard to do. My course also comes with mock prep. So we're going to make sure that you pass your mock exam. But I have students that say a 3rd grader can pass the test because it's not hard. It's very simplistic. Okay, it's a very simplistic test. We have a comment over here. Okay, very simplistic. Very simplistic. Okay, all right. So guys, once you do that, everything is in there step by step on what to do. I have a list of approved labs that you can partner with, right? Remember, the laboratory does their job. You as a collector, you're gonna collect the specimen, ship it securely to the laboratory, and let them do their job. You get paid, they get paid, right? Because you're paying them to do the screening, right? So they could be charging you $6, $8, $12, $23, $28, whatever it is. You're going to make sure you're getting that from the customer. You don't pay that out of your pocket, right? You're going to get that from the customer. Let me see. Can y'all see this? Okay, it's a little blurry on here. Okay, so guys, these are premium rates, fees, right? This is one of my students' paid receipts, paid invoices, right? So as you can see, she did a B test, okay? She charged $200 for that. Okay. Then she did a lab-based drug test, a 5-panel, which was DOT, $125. That's the base, guys, $125. Then she charged them for on-site coordination and documentation. She charged them $50 for that, right? That could be the fee that she's paying to the lab, right? Whatever her lab fee is, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She's making sure that that's going back to the customer. Understand? So everybody should have that coordination or admin fee, because that is what you're paying the lab for the screening. Okay. Then she charged them $25 because she did something on the weekend, right? The donor had a shy bladder, so she charged them $50 for that, right? And then the donor was 30 minutes late, so she charged them $50 for that. Guys, this paid invoice is $500. $500. Why? Because she's a professional in her field. This is why. She's not an amateur. She's not charging like an amateur. She is a field compliance officer. Hey, lovely. She is a field compliance officer. Hey, Tranisha, get your daily heart meat. She is a field compliance officer, right? Her fees reflect what? DOT 49 CFR Part 40, right? Accurate chain of custody documentation. Hello, audit ready paperwork, Proper identification, verification, direct observation protocol when required. Her fees reflect temperature and specimen monitoring, securing, handling, and transfer. Listen, our fees reflect it. Hello, because we're doing a lot. We ain't just here doing a test. Oh, I'm here to do a test. No. When you just, I'm just here to do a test, then they looking for you to pay $45. Then that's why you only charging $45, $35, or going through a TPA when they ain't paying you nothing but $11 to $18 for a test. No, you are the professional out here. So therefore, you should be getting paid for your skills and your expertise. You are not a water boy. Ain't nothing wrong with a water boy. But what I'm saying, that ain't what you do. This is what you do. And you're dealing with companies that have millions of dollars. Millions. Let me change this. Hold on. Let me see if I can change it, because y'all can't see me. You need to see how serious I am. I need to see how serious I am. Okay. You are dealing with corporations that have millions of dollars. So you should not be charging like an amateur, because what you do, if one wrong test, you can mess up a whole business. So this is serious business. So therefore, if you want myself or one of my field compliance officers to come out to make sure that your audit ready paperwork, that you have your audit ready paperwork, that everything is done under DOT 49 CFR Part 40 compliant execution. Hello? Yes, we provide accurate chain of custody. Hello? We secure, handle, and transfer your specimen to the lab securely. This is why we charge what we charge. They ain't thinking about that little $500. You are. You thinking about it. You are letting your insecurities get in the way of your bag. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let me see. Let's move on. This is field compliance officer charges right here. Listen, it's people been in the game 4 and 5 years. They still undercharging. Don't you got things you want to do? Ain't you trying to buy your house? Ain't you trying to get some land? Ain't you trying to put your kids through college? Ain't you trying to retire and not be broke? Then this is how you charge. But you got to put yourself in position. You got to have a skill that pays the bills. $125, non-DOT. I don't care if it's non-DOT or DOT. It's $125. Thank you. Hello? You don't downgrade it. Who said that? I'm trying to figure out. Hey girl. I'm trying to figure out who said and who made the rule that if it's a non-DOT that is cheaper. Baby, they still need proper chain of custody done. Hello, my service, no matter what, when I come to you as a professional, my service still reflects regulated compliance execution, period. Just because it's non-DOT, I ain't finna. No, what I do is what I do. Your services still reflect regulated compliance execution and documentation accuracy and liability protection. This is how you talk. Are y'all understanding me? Comment below. Let me know. Does this make sense? Because we're not just collecting a sample and putting some pee in a cup. Hello? We're executing federally regulated procedures. Hello? We're maintaining proper chain of custody and ensuring the collection can withstand audit review. Pay me. Hello? If you take your job serious, if you take compliance seriously, if you take how these business operate serious, make sure that they ain't gonna get hit with no fine or shut down. Yes, I handle proper chain of custody and ensuring the collection can withstand audit review. I know y'all on the outside looking in. Y'all, I know y'all ain't gonna say nothing. I know y'all gonna be teaching it to your people. It's cool because that's what I do. You ain't gonna never tell nobody I helped you. Listen, this ain't my first rodeo. I know how it go, baby. I know how it go. It's cool, baby. I'm the income creator. I'm here to help spread joy to all, baby. Spread a bag to all. You ain't got to tell nobody I helped you. You know I helped you. You want to keep me a secret? You want to gatekeep? But no competition out here. I'm here to help you. Your vibe, bring your tribe. Hello? I'm in California and they still charge $85. California? No. Who charging that? You don't have to charge it because just because they charging it does not mean you have to charge it. Don't let these people put their insecurities on you, their scarcity insecurities on you. Hello? Sean, you one of my students, run it up. Hello? No matter what I'm collecting, look at 125, non-DOT, rapid testing. You see that? 65 HSC. See, you see the last invoice, that particular student charged $250. She charged $65. We working on her going up on her fee. I just talked to her the other day. I'm like, listen, why are you charging that? I'm like, why are you charging that? You need to go up. When you charge like this, it sounds like you're amateur and you're not sure about what you're doing. You're confident in what you're doing. Hello, because you qualified and certified to do the job. Hello, that's why they called you. So when you come off and lowering your prices like that, you're putting out a vibration, baby. You're discounting yourself before they even ask you to. You're already discounting yourself before they ask you to. But I'm telling you, you're not getting no pushback on this. You're not getting no pushback on no $400 invoice, no $1,000 invoice, no $1,500 invoice, no $1,800. Depends on what you're offering, right? Now, if I'm coming to your location in the middle of the night, 12 o'clock a.m., 10 p.m., if it's nighttime, and I don't like to be outside at night, and you call me and I pick up the phone, I'm not leaving my house for under $1,000. I don't make me now. I don't care if I come out there to you or not. But it's $1,000. That's the base. One just for me to come out. Emergency $1,000. Then we go off into the collection. Hello, $125. Then I'm charging you for mileage. Look, she charged $100 for mileage. She charged $100 emergency fee. Don't forget your administrative fee, because that's what you're gonna use to pay the lab their fee, whatever they charge. It's 16, 10, 12, whatever. Hello, because no matter what, no matter what we're doing, we still have to make sure that there's no liability risk on your part. Because we already know that one invalid test can cost your company thousands of dollars. One invalid test can cost your company thousands of dollars. And we're going to make sure that doesn't happen. That's why we're going to send out the best. That's why the best showed up. I'm a field compliance officer. I ain't no drug tester. I'm not no collector. I'm a field compliance officer. That's what I am. That's what you are. Somebody comment below. Field compliance officer. How much charge I got on here? I got 82%. Somebody comment below what you are. You are a field compliance officer. Hello. That's what you are. Right? Hello. Okay. Now let's move on. For all the people in the back, and you still trying to make sense of everything. Like how do you make the money? Like thank you, field compliance officer. Put that on your badges. Put that on your website. Put that on your flyers. Put that on your business cards. Put that on your pamphlets. Anytime you're talking to anybody, what you do, I'm a field compliance officer. Hello. Our collections are structured to meet federal compliance standards and withstand audit scrutiny. Hello? Our services, you ain't got to say rates, our services, not rates. Our services reflect the level of documentation, accuracy, and liability protection we provide. Baby, these people understand money. They already know. Thank you. They already know. Okay. We're spending our money in the right place. Not somebody, oh, I do it for cheap because I'm desperate. No, what are you talking about? You're doing it for cheap. You let me in the door, I do it for $45. You let me in the door, I do it for $45. My classes are done online. If you want to join enroll for my online course. I'm in NC. I'm from the NC. Well, I'm in NC. Okay. So, guys, let's talk about it. Yes, girl. Listen, girl. Oh, now see, this ain't no shameless plug. Thank you. Do you know about DNA? Do I know about DNA? Girl, let me tell you what happened. I purchased 3 DNA courses. Three. Look, she asked me the question, y'all on other platforms. She asked me about DNA now, and I'm telling her. It ain't a shameless plug because I'm going to promote my stuff. I purchased 3 DNA courses only to be given a 2-minute video on how to swab somebody's cheek. That was it. 3, I was searching for understanding knowledge because through knowledge and understanding, a man creates wealth. How can we create the wealth with no knowledge and no understanding? Understanding, we can make $600 to do a DNA test. But if they got questions, I don't know how to answer those questions. I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know what they mean, right? So what did I do? I am Coach Portia. I am the first Black woman, first anybody to create a DNA curriculum for DNA collectors. Why? Because I care. Why? Because I'm a real trainer out here. I do this for real. I invested $7,000 of my own money to create this product with you in mind. With you in mind. And tier 2 is available. If you guys want to grab tier 2 is now listen, the whole curriculum is tangible. Okay, it's tangible. You get a hard copy of, I'm just waiting on packaging. That's it. It's a lot that goes. Look, I've been working on this since April of last year. So there's a lot that go into creating a course, a brand, making it tangible, making sure it makes sense. It's a lot. Okay. But if you get tier 2 is $700. You're going to get the PDF. Okay. It is an interactive field guide. Let me take this off. Right quick. It is an interactive field guide. Why did it do that? Wait a minute. It is an interactive field guide. Okay. It is an interactive field guide. Hello. And it also has notes in here so you can take your notes. It's interactive. It's an interactive field guide. Okay. Coach Portia don't play. It also comes with 31 terminology flashcards. Oh, we're talking about tier 2. Okay, tier 2. Well, the whole curriculum, you get the DNA field guide, interactive. You're going to get the terminology flashcards, and you also get the pronunciation audio. Tier 2, you get the PDF, and you get the pronunciation audio. Okay, so you can talk. What they say? So you can, what they say, talk like you belong in the room. That's what gets you paid. Knowledge and understanding and talking like you belong in the room, because these people got questions. You're doing an immigration test and you can't answer no question. You just want me to throw you $600? I'm trying to get my family. I'm trying to keep my family together. You telling me that this is a stick with 2 Q-tips at the end? People don't know the terminologies. They don't know the terminologies out here. Matter of fact, I can play it on here. What the heck is that? Let me play it on here. I'm gonna play it on my laptop. But anyway, when you click it,
hey there, I'm Portia Q. Welcome to Coach Portia's DNA terminology pronunciation training. This isn't just about knowing words. It's about saying them with clarity, confidence, and professionalism. Coach Portia created this pronunciation guide because she's seen way too many people get certified but still fumble when it comes time to talk the talk. Whether you're on the phone with a lab, explaining services to a client, or filling out documentation, how you sound matters. This training was designed to help you learn, pronounce, and remember key terms you'll use every day as a DNA specimen collector. Let's level up how you speak so you can show up like the professional Coach Portia trained you to be. Now let's begin.
Hello.
1. DNA, the molecule that carries a person's unique genetic code. 2. Allele, one of 2 or more versions of a gene. Each person inherits 2 alleles for each gene, one from each parent. 3.
All right, that's enough. You will get the pronunciation audio in tier 2. Tier 2 is $700. I'm just waiting on packaging to release everything. But if you want the curriculum without the package, it'll be cheaper. But once I get the package, of course, it's going to be more. Of course, just waiting on packaging, guys. It takes a lot. It takes a lot to create something like that, and I had to go through a lot. Okay, I had to go through a lot of trial and error, a lot of mistakes. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. You see what they did? Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. You see that? It's empty. Look at it. They put it on the inside. What? So I went through a lot of trial and error. I had to go back and forth with designers, and then I had to put the training together, then find a designer, find out how I wanted to design, go back and forth with samples. It's a lot. It takes a lot, but I'm excited because I did it. I got it done because I always have you in mind. So to answer your question, yes, I do know about DNA, but you gotta have some knowledge and some understanding. Listen, the people say ain't no training for DNA. Ain't no training. Why would anybody have training for DNA? Run. Baby, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. What? This will let you know people just be out here just getting money, baby. They don't be knowing what they doing. They don't be knowing what they doing. But when it's time you sit me in a room and talk to the people, I'm gonna know exactly how to talk to them. Right? You thinking about one-offs. Let me just talk to one person that needs my service. What happens if you sit in a room with a bunch of executives, 50 of them? Hello? And they need you to test for their show. You can't answer one question. You can't talk about the device. You can't talk about nothing. An inconclusive test, you don't know. You don't know what to do if the daddy ain't available and the mama want to test on the child to see if he the daddy or not. Hey, can anybody in DNA tell me what that is? I've talked to several people. They didn't even know what that was. They didn't know what that was. Hello? Period. So you can sound like you belong in the room. Exactly. Thank you. Sean purchased my DNA, tier 2. Baby, listen. I'm always creating. Anyway, how did I get on there? Anyway, but that's it. All right, guys. So let's talk about, because guys, this industry is bigger than what you think. We're back to drug testing now, but I got to put my plugs in. Go to the link tree in my bio. Go ahead and get your tier 1 if you want some real training. You ain't go to Swab and go university. You went to Coach Portia approved. You ain't go to Swab and go university, baby. You know what you're doing. Stick your chest out, baby. You've been trained by the best. Hello, you talk like you belong in a room, baby. You in your car listening to your terms. Even your baby know the pronunciation in the terms, baby. Your 2-year-old know, baby. Your 2-year-old and learn the skill. You tip my throat and learn the skill before they can even walk, baby. I do this for real. And I got the same mental warfare that any of you have received about starting a business, getting this course, learning a new skill, stepping out on faith, and doing what it is that you want to do. I received the mental warfare too. That's stupid. Why you doing that? Ain't nobody gonna buy that. No, that's the intrusive thoughts. But you don't have to entertain intrusive thoughts, baby. Those are just thoughts. Every thought that you get is not your thought. We get 60,000 thoughts auditioning for our attention every day, trying to see which one you gonna entertain and get a part to. You ain't nothing. You ain't no good. You're ugly. You're stupid. You're a failure. It's like, what's up? You go, how about this? Can I tell you ain't gonna be that in your life? How about that? You gonna take that? That's what it does, baby. Stand on principles. I can't do that. Let me see if anybody gonna buy it first. Oh Lord, I can't spend all that money. I am money. Told y'all, money is an energy that flows freely to all. Hello, those intrusive thoughts, I know. You can allow them to hold you back. They are not real. Let's take it back. Let's take it way back to when we were children. When we get the thought that if you step on that crack, you're going to break your mama back. You remember that? Oh, if I'm walking on this pole, if I don't cut this pole, if I don't go on the left side or right side, my head going to explode. You know what I'm talking about. Them thoughts. And you know they don't make no, you know that they ain't going to happen for real. Because your baby tell you, at school they said if you cough, I'm supposed to slap you. And if I don't slap you, a meteorite gonna come and strike us down. What you gonna tell that baby? You slap me if you want to. You just better wait to see if this meteorite gonna come up into this living room, baby, because ain't no way to wait for the slap. Those are the intrusive thoughts, guys. It's not real. You can literally trip into wealth. You can trip into wealth, baby, but you have to move. You cannot focus on what you see with your natural eye. Guys, I ordered 500 copies. I have 500 units. 100 is gone. Not from consumers. 100 is gone. Because I was obedient. I was disciplined. I stood on the law of faith. I stood on the law of multiplication. I stood on the law of proportional return. Okay? The law of proportional return is the quality and the clarity of the seed that you sow affects the speed and the abundance of your harvest. How did I stand on the law of proportional return? When I first put my DNA training out, it was $150, right? It was what the people taught me. I was trained to train other people. So I was literally trained to duplicate failure. That pissed me off. I released my DNA training, the first one, April 8th, I think. April 8th or 9th. $150. 8 people bought it right off the bat. 8 people. And I said, something's missing. Something's not right. Something is missing. This cannot be the standard. So I immediately took it down. Hell no. My name to me is better than silver and gold, baby. I don't care about that change. I'm money. I'm money. I ain't chasing that. I care about what I put out here for people, because if you with me, you gotta make money. That's just what it is. Took it down, immediately contacted every person that purchased from me. Here's my link to my calendar. I need you to book a one-on-one with me for free, of course, ASAP, so I can give you more in-depth training on this DNA, right? I took it down. I start searching more for knowledge and understanding. Where focus goes, energy flows. Because I took it down. I could have kept it up. They ain't know nothing was missing. Baby, it's the standard out here. There are people out here right now that will tell you, ain't no training for DNA. That's crazy. If you ain't no training for DNA, all you got to do is swab. I'm sorry. This is people evidence, people's family dynamic, and you saying there's no training. That's the issue. There is no training, and there should be. DNA has been around for 40 years. 40. I'm the first person to create a training for it. You, Gabriella, You, Urban Fine. You, Just Sonia. Who else on here? You, Miss Baker, and everybody else watching. You, Sean. You, Chime. You, Deshaun. What Lillian? You have gifts that you are only uniquely qualified to share with the world. It doesn't matter if a million on your left is doing the same thing you do. It doesn't matter if a million on your right, a million going north, and a million going south. You have gifts that you are only uniquely qualified to share with the world. You got your own swagger, your own way of teaching, your own purpose, your own favoritism that God got on you, the favor that God has on your life. Look, I paid $200 for DNA training. It was only about supplies and swabbing their mouth. That's it. That's the standard. I had to create a new standard, and I couldn't do it in fear. I couldn't do that. I couldn't create this rooted in fear. I couldn't create this following the crowd and listening to what naysayers have to say, because listen, if you raise a standard, now they got to be checked on their behavior. And everybody don't want to relearn something or do something new or be called out on their mediocrity. So therefore, let's all echo the same thing and make other people feel stupid for buying a DNA training. Because there's no training. You get what I'm saying? I couldn't allow the noise to keep me from where I'm supposed to be in my life. You cannot let the noise distract you or dictate you from being where you're supposed to be in your life. Because you are not who you're going to be yet, Sonia. You're not who you're going to be yet. We discover our purpose and we learn new things and we grow while we're here on this earth because we're spiritual beings having a human experience. And we have to move to discover our purpose because our purpose does not discover us. I am a creator. God created you to create, baby. Create. God gave you the power to obtain wealth. Walk in your power. Hello? How did we get here? God gave you dominion to subdue your lane. Your lane. Can't nobody take it from you. Sonia, Mama done showed you how to make her cake 1,000 times, but it still don't taste like Mama. Then they say almost as good as Mama's, but it'll never be like Mama's because Mama has a different stir. Her hand may be a little heavier or a little lighter on how she bake and stir this batter. Hello? When she put the egg in the bowl, maybe a little of the yolk is still in the egg. Maybe all of it didn't hit, but all yours went in there with a little of the eggshell too. Because you are uniquely made. You already got your thoughts. The people out here with their own insecure thoughts, putting it out here in the universe for you, hoping that you grab hold to it. But you also have your thoughts that you have to ignore and speak with your power that God gave you, the power of tongue, to speak those things as though they were. You have power in your tongue. So when you get a negative thought, I'm protected, I'm health, I'm wealth, I'm abundance, I'm money, and I always make it. No matter if you believe it or not, say it out of your mouth. Hello? because your words have power. Don't follow the negative people, the scarcity mindsets, the lack, the I can't, and I won't, and I don't. No, 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 no. If God gave me the power to obtain wealth and gave me everything I'm in me to get wealth, why not get wealth? I'm always creating. I've always been a creator. I'm always creating. I'm always creating. I'm always learning something new. Look at that. See how I messed it up? Trying to figure it out. Baby, dust yourself off and try again. See how they messed it up? Dust yourself off and try again. Try again. If at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off. I'm always learning something new. People don't be wanting to pay to learn, then I pay. Because I will never be broke another day in my life. I got grown kids. I will not be old and broke because I was scared to invest, because I was scared I was going to fail, because I was afraid I was going to mess it up. You're human. Mess up now, quickly, fast. What you waiting for? Do it now, because you get to get back up and do it again. Understand? All right. That's enough preaching. All right. That's enough word for today. Collection plate. Collection plate. I just get back into the journey. Y'all be taking me there. Y'all know that's what I really think I'm supposed to be doing. Like, that's I already know. I'm supposed to be on stage and speaking and helping the people. I've been shying away from it for a long time, baby. People be trying to get me to come and speak. I be like, I'm an introvert. But I know that's where I'm supposed to be. So anyway, I'll be on the stage near you soon. Anyway, guys, transportation and logistics. This business is bigger than what you think. It's bigger than what you think. Okay, guys, we're going to go over some industries that require drug testing. But remember, this industry that I named, remember, there's thousands of others just like it. Why? Because they have gifts. They're only uniquely qualified to where they say, it's already one trucking company. Ain't no need for me to get one. Golly, you think that one trucking company can service the whole world? Come on, man. Okay, guys. So we have transportation and logistics. These are your customers. Okay? Trucking companies. That's your customer. Bus companies. Schools. School transportation services. Hey, girl from Florida, period. Listen, they getting $250 over there per collection, period. So I can tell you. Charter bus companies, public transit systems, aviation companies, the airlines, that's your customer. Cargo airlines. If y'all new to me and don't know who I am, go to my profile. Go to my playlist. Look at testimonials, right? Look at my testimonials. I am a tree that produces real fruit. I am a tree that produces real fruit. I'm intentional, and I have been speaking out of my mouth for 9 years that it's impossible to be connected to me and not get a bag. Everybody that's connected to me get a bag. The only way they don't get it is if they don't want to. They sit on their hands and sit in fear and afraid to work. Faith without works is dead. I have a proven track record of helping people get to a bag no matter what I do. Hello? Aviation companies, airlines, cargo airlines, railroad companies, maritime shipping companies. Y'all right? Listen, make a note of your customer. This ain't even all of them. Okay? You got port authorities, taxi services, rideshare fleet operators, delivery services, carrier companies, freight brokers, logistic warehouses, pipeline operators, oil transportation, fleet management companies, construction and trade industries, guys, commercial construction, residential construction, electrical construction, plumbing companies, HVAC companies, roofing companies, road construction crews, bridge construction. Hello. Ooh, concrete companies, heavy equipment operators, crane operators, welding companies, steel fabricated plants, utility contractors, telecommunication installers, fiber optic contractors, solar installation companies, manufacturing and industrial manufacturing plants, food processing plants, chemical plants, pharmaceutical manufacturers, automotive manufacturing. One of my students at a warehouse today. Aerospace manufacturer, plastic manufacturers, paper mills, textile, packaging plants, bottle companies, industrial equipment manufacturers, printing facilities, steel mills. These are your customers, guys. Energy and natural resources, oil and gas drilling, refineries, power plants, wind and energy companies, solar farms, mining companies, quarry operators, utility companies, water treatment plants, waste management companies, healthcare, hospitals, clinics, urgent care centers, nursing homes, assisted living facilities, home health agencies, rehabilitation centers, behavioral health facilities, dialysis centers, EMS providers, government and public safety, police department, sheriff department, fire department. One of my students got a partnership with the fire department, correctional facilities, probation departments. One of my students, she does something for the probation, federal agencies, state agencies, municipal court government, Department of Transportation, public works departments. Oh my gosh, education and youth programs, school districts, colleges and universities, trade schools, CDL schools, job training programs, workforce development programs, charter schools, private schools, sports programs. Oh Lord, guys, it's so many. There is so many. Wait a minute. It was one that I thought about. What am I thinking about? Warehouse companies, charter schools, private schools, workforce in one. It slipped my head. Anyway, guys, there is so many, guys. The industry is established, guys. It's established. The decision is yours, guys. The demand is real. The structure is clear. The compliance requires it. Ongoing compliance, period. They must test. This industry is not waiting to be created, guys. It already exists. It already exists, guys. The only question is, will you position yourself inside of it? Hello? The certification is going to qualify you, but proper positioning determines what you earn. If you're serious about entering this industry, guys, the right way, you got to be structured. You got to be knowledgeable. You have to be in compliance. And you have to be price confident. Hello? Ain't no playing small. This is not soft. Hello? I need her too. Are y'all qualified? Y'all want to listen? Y'all can get my mentorship. I have a mentorship. If you're qualified and you need mentorship, you can book my mentorship 60 days. I have a 60-day mentorship. You can call me anytime you need help for 60 days. You have questions. For 60 days for $750. I think it's $750. $750. The best $750 you could ever spend. Payment plans available: Sizzle, ShopPay, Klarna, as well as Afterpay, guys. So the question is, guys, who is ready to get started? Who's interested in this industry and getting started? Comment below. If you're interested in registering for the course, if you're interested in becoming a field compliance officer, comment the number 1. If you're already certified and need mentorship, comment the number 2. So 1, if you are ready to be a field compliance officer, that's 1. Lovely. 1. Okay, Urban. Okay, Urban fans. Period. Okay. We got others on the social media platforms. If you need mentorship, comment the number 2. Comment the number 2. Nicole, girl. You are already qualified and certified, girl. You are already qualified and certified. Boop, boop, boop. Qualified and certified. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, guys. So what I will do for you guys today while I'm on the live, I don't even do these. Oh, I haven't did a sale in so long. But anyway, guys, for those of you that are serious about registering for my course, okay, if you are serious about getting started today, my regular price is $600 to get qualified as a field compliance officer, because that's how we talk over here, because the money follows, right? Field compliance officer is $600. You'll be qualified to do collections for both DOT and non-DOT. You're getting your mock prep, marketing strategies. You'll have access to my community, the whole yard. I have a lot of stuff in my training. Regular price, $600. Right now, today, while we're on the live, you can get it for, oh, I got 11,000 likes. Thank y'all. Okay, y'all did y'all thing. $100 off. So instead of $600, you'll pay $500. When you get to checkout, use the discount code READY, READY, R-E-A-D-Y, READY, READY. Well, you'll get $96 off. READY, READY at checkout, and you'll get $96 off at checkout today. Okay. For those of you that want to be an instructor and start your own virtual training center, okay, where you're able to train your own employees, train other people employees, train others to get qualified and start in this field as a field compliance officer, right? You open up 10 plus streams of income for yourself, guys. This is not a one-sided opportunity when you become an instructor. You're helping students and getting people in position, to service others that need their service. They need our services. So you're not hoping or selling anyone a dream, right? You're putting them in position to win because they have a skill that pays them $300 to $500 per hour with no degree. There are colleges that enroll. The colleges enroll 18.1 million students per year. They generate $993 billion, guys. $993 billion for degrees that don't always lead to jobs. So you are impactful when you get into this space. And I hope you want to be impactful, right? You don't want to be a jive turkey instructor, which I'm going to make sure you're not, because, well, when I give you the training, help you with the training, you're training your students. But I hope you won't be the person that gets their money and run. Like, don't be a jive turkey, because there's a lot of people that do that, right? So my instructor bundle, you get DOT, non-DOT, and the trainer course, the mocks, everything that's in the specimen collector course, you get it in the trainer course, except for you're able to train others. Regular price is $1,500. You're getting it for $196 to $100 off. Depends on which website you go to. Just depends. Payment plans are available: Sizzle, ShopPay, Klarna, as well as Afterpay. Use the discount code READY at checkout, and you will get that savings. Okay. It is time to level up your level up. It is time to stop playing small. You gotta go big, baby. You gotta go big. But you gotta trust yourself. You gotta trust yourself. Hello, how are you? I'm great, thank you. I'm just joining. So I'm not sure if you've discussed this already. Yes, but I'm still here. So we're discussing how you can add on a skill that pays you the skill that pays me $300 to $500 per hour, no degree. No degree. When is your next in-person training after March 14th? I have no idea, because I usually don't do in-person trainings. I'm actually traveling there for business. So I'm like, while I'm there, I might as well do a in-person training. All my courses are online, and it is self-paced. It's a self-paced training. Now, what I would like a poll on, how many of you guys would like to do a one-day training via Zoom? Let me know below. A one-day training via Zoom. A one-day training via Zoom. I'm still trying to see how that's going to work out, though. I don't know, but I just still want to poll to know how many people would like to do a one-day training via Zoom, because when it comes to the mocks, guys, it's very important that you know what you're doing. It's very important that you know what you're doing. But I would like to know. I can get my team on to help with that, but I'm just curious of how many people would like to do a one-day training via Zoom. Other than that, guys, I have people that take my course. Hold on, guys, one of my students. What up, yo, beats? I'm good. How you doing? I'm on a live. You good? Okay. That's one of my students. My students at work, we talk. And I'm gonna answer that phone. What you need some help? Yeah. How much you charge? Charges will be charged, baby. Charges will be charged. Okay. How many people? Because if I don't have many people, I can do it. So we're gonna see. So how many people are interested in doing a one-day Zoom training? One-day Zoom training. One day, and this is up close and personal with Coach Portia. You getting all the tea. up close and personal. Okay, so we have 1, 2. No, how many people are serious though today? Comment the number 1. How many people are serious doing a one-day Zoom training? One day. Okay, we got her. Okay, thank y'all. I don't want to say your name wrong. I think it's Solap. Is it Solap? I'm sorry. I'm gonna call you SA. Or AS. Okay, we got 1. Who else? Okay, Ashley said she would. So that's 2. That's 2. Gotta make sure now. Y'all gotta be serious now. You gotta be serious. So that's 2. 1, 2, 3. No, are you again? Okay, I said that right. So left. Okay. So we got 1, 2. Who else? What my pen at to go to my doggone iPad? And I think Ashley. Oh, that's 2. 1, 2. So that's it. 2. Okay. All right. So Ashley is Salap. If you register today, I will do a live Zoom training with you guys. You need mentorship? Go to my L-Tree in my bio. You'll see my 60-day mentorship. You and I just, matter of fact, I need to call one of the young ladies that booked me for that. I ain't heard from her. I'm gonna call her. I need to reach out to her today. What's up, girl? What we doing? Let me message her right quick while I'm thinking about it. Where is she? Rashonda? Oh, yeah. Hey, girl. Like, hey, girl. What's up? Hey, girl. Remember me? Hey, girl. Remember me? Look, I'm like, girl, what's up? Look, I literally just tell her, I'm like, hey, girl, remember me? Like, what? Look, she literally just registered, I think, on Thursday. But what's up, girl? What's up? Okay, on this is the new people. On this is for new people. What do you mean? If you want to take another course, you can take another course if you want to. Or my mentorship, it's for anybody. It doesn't matter if you took my course or not. I mean, I don't care if you took my course or not. It's for anybody. But for anybody that wants to do a Zoom training and you get trained and qualified that day, I'm taking a poll on that. And if you guys want to do that, then you register today and I'll send you a Zoom link where we can do in person. But I haven't even looked at my book, so y'all give me a minute. It'll be like 3. It'll probably be next week. Next week that we will get it done. Let me look at my calendar right quick. Next week that we will get it done. It'll be one day, in and out. Let me see. Oh, that's tomorrow. Okay. I got a mock exam tomorrow. I got a mock exam on the 13th and the 20th. Okay. So yeah, shoot, y'all get it done today. We can do it tomorrow. We can do it tomorrow. We can do it tomorrow, but you have to do it today. You have to do it today. And guess what? If you use the discount code READY, you'll get it for $500 instead of $600. So I'm gonna give y'all a little time to think about that. So I will keep the code up until about 5 p.m. today. To about 5 p.m. today, so y'all can look at y'all schedule. Are y'all available tomorrow? I guess I need to ask y'all that. So would y'all rather do it through the week or on the weekend? Let me know. Week or weekend? I forgot people got to work. Week or weekend? Week or weekend? Oh yeah, I'm gonna give y'all time to look at y'all schedule for that. Okay, so 12 midnight. 12 midnight, I'll take the code down at 12 midnight. So after at 11:59, maybe 11:30, guys, because I'll be ready to go to bed. So, I said 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock, the code gonna come down, baby. I gotta go to bed. But anyway, guys, any questions? Any questions that you guys have for me? Any questions? For those of you that are late and you're coming in, go to my L-Tree in my bio. You can download my free guide on how to start a mobile testing business. How many hours on the Zoom? If it's not that many people, it shouldn't take long. It shouldn't take long at all. Maybe about 2 hours. But if you guys have questions, because I like to teach, guys, so y'all gonna learn a lot. Because y'all gonna we're going over pricing, how much you should be charging, how to get your labs and stuff like that. So yeah. But you'll also have access to my community as well. So I give you access to the community as well. That way I won't give you too much information, about stuff like that you can get in the community. So you'll know how to set up your business and stuff like that in the community. On the Zoom, we're going to get you qualified, help you understand the 49 CFR Part 40, get you qualified, do your mocks. And then after that, you can go to the community to set up your business, get your labs and stuff like that set up. Labs and stuff set up. And you know what? Because this will be my first time doing a Zoom, I'm only going to open that up for 3 people. So 3 people only. I don't want too many people because that's just a lot. I really need, because usually my mocks are just me and the person. But I do mock prep and I have probably about maybe 10 to 12 students when I do mock prep. But it's going to just be us. So 3 only. And I'm only doing that because of the young lady that asked about an in-person class. So I will try it, but I won't entertain. I probably won't entertain the idea again after this. So if you guys register today, great. If not, I won't entertain the idea anymore. I just said I'll do it. So I'll do it. Okay. So, all right. Just saying. I just said I'll do it, so I'll do it. And yes, payment plans are available. Sizzle, Affirm. ShopPay is Affirm. So Sizzle, Affirm, Klarna, as well as Afterpay. I'm just saying because I like clarity and understanding. Because I talked to a young lady, baby. She called me. She was about to have a fit. She was in a Zoom, in a training, in a Zoom class with she said about 60 people was on there. She was like, she don't know how to do the collections. She don't know what she doing. She was like, at this point, she didn't even know if what she had was real or valid, and I had to calm her down and say, well, what you have is valid. You just need some more training because this is serious business out here. You just need a retraining. She's like, well, girl, a lot of people gonna come to you for a retraining because she said, baby, that class is a mess. So that's why I don't know. No, because it's clarity is what matters to me. You see what I'm saying? I can be like, oh yeah, let me run up a bag. Like, no, because your bag matters. You have to make money. I have a proven track record. Let me tell y'all, you have to make money. I don't care. No matter what I do, the people got to get a bag. That's just what I do. Listen, let me show y'all. Listen.
I got to calm down because I said I wasn't going to cry. I said I wasn't going to cry, but I just wanted to
wanted to come on here and tell you guys about this awesome opportunity. I've been in online marketing for over 2 years. I've never had a $1,000 day. I met Portia. I've been following her since MCA. I followed her with my econ. I followed her with just everything she do. I'm sitting there watching her. I'm sure she don't understand or don't think that people are looking, but I was the one that was looking. When she came with this opportunity, I hopped on it, and I said I wasn't gonna cry. But Friday, I hit my $1,000 day, and it was all because of what she taught me.
Period. It's impossible. It's impossible to be connected to me and not get a bag. I have a proven track record.
No, for real, Portia, I really appreciate it, girl, because, I mean, last year I was in a really bad place. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what was going on. Like, so even put on this opportunity to invest in myself and spend $50 funky dollars to look at. $50, yes, didn't know if I had the money to spend it, didn't know if I was going to get any of it back. Like, this is a live testimony of investing in yourself, not knowing where to get the money from, finding the money, and buying a house. Like, I went from selling bags to buying a house. Oh my God, Portia, thank you. I'm about to cry, but I love it. And I appreciate you so much, because without you, none of this would have been possible.
Let me tell y'all something. It feels mighty good to make a purchase using only your EIN number for your business. My husband and I just purchased our first truck. It's a Dodge Ram 2500 for our construction business, and I am super excited. The group is phenomenal. I learned so much, and just go back and tell my husband, Portia, shout out to you. Appreciate all that you're doing to help somebody else. All right.
Guys, I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. I've been doing this. This is what I do. I've been doing this. Okay, AI course coming out. Y'all make sure y'all join the AI wait list. If y'all ain't learning how to use AI, you sleeping. You're gonna get left behind. AI course coming out. I'm an income creator. Matter of fact, I've been doing this for 3 years. Like, almost, how long have I been doing this? 2023, October 31st, 2023, 23, 24, 25. Okay, so 26. This year in October, it'll be 3 years as a trainer. In May, it'll be 3 years as a collector. I've been doing this 3 years. I can't believe I've been doing this long. Like, I be moving, baby. Listen, because it's so many ways for people to make money out here. I be trying to help people everywhere I can. You see what I'm saying? But what I love about the freedom that I have, I'm able to create and still help other people make money in other ways. So I haven't even touched the tip of the iceberg with this yet. I enjoy doing this. I mean, I just enjoy helping people. But I love creating and training. And if I would have never got into this, I would have never even created my DNA curriculum, because there was no focus there, right? Where focus goes, energy flows. When you start doing something new, guys, it creates and it gives birth to new money-making ideas, right? So by me moving and constantly learning new things, it opens up more doors. So trucking opened up the door for all of this, right? Being in trucking, trying to figure out how to be a consortium, finding out about this, creating courses. You know, I got hair, I got aura, I got DNA, right? STT. Like, I'm always creating, right? So that's why I tell you, I don't be afraid to move, baby. You just don't know where it's going to lead you, right? You don't know where it's going to lead you, right? I could have said, oh, okay, I'm just going to be a specimen collector, and that's all. But no, because I opened, because I said yes, it gave birth to something else bigger than me. I don't even know how big it is yet, but it's bigger than me. I know I got trademark, copyright, baby. Listen, God said, trademark your stuff. I said, what? What you mean? Trademark your stuff. I'm like, what you mean? Why am I doing that? Trademark your stuff. Okay, I'll do it. Right? 3 classes. Something I had. Listen, I'm all about delegation. I delegate, baby. I give people a job. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. There you go. I delegate, right? But for this, I had to learn how to do it myself. But baby, they was, baby, the lawyers. I was gonna pay. Let me see, $3,500 per class. Let me see. And I had to go and do something else too. So they probably would charge me for that too. I think, baby, them people, yes, per class. $3,500 per class. So 3,500 times 3. 10,005. Is that right? 35? Oh yeah. Times 3. And at the time, I was like, I was going to trademark. What's that one? Oh no, I got that one. So was it 4 or 5? I don't know why I thought I was gonna be trading. Anyway, 3,500. I was looking at 4 classes, so $14,000 for 4 classes. And I'm like, baby, let me learn how to do this myself. Hey, Coach Credit, babe, let me listen. I can do this myself. If I can listen, I was able to do paperwork to start a trucking company. I can do that. I'm like, I can do this myself. Was I a little nervous? No. I ain't even hold you. Now I probably was a little. I probably was a little nervous. I just want to make sure it's done right. But I ain't gonna hold you, baby. I'm gonna learn how to do this myself, and I did it. And I did it. All 3 of them. I did it myself, right? So don't be afraid. I could be like, man, I could be wasting my money right now because what if I don't do it right? But what if I do it right? Right? The thought that you have, what if you fail? What if you don't? What if I be successful? What if I be wealthy? What if I be rich? What if I be what they call a philanthropist? What if I become a philanthropist? What if I reach back and help others? What if I'm excited about waking up and reporting to my purpose every day? What if? You will never know until you get moving. The only way to get going is to get going. Field compliance officers. That's the only way to get going. Anyway, guys, I'm getting ready to